All right, let's jump right into today's deep dive. We're looking at a new listing from the agent Erika Hall of Epique Realty.
Hmm.
The property is at 3472 Suits Road, that's in Gibsonville, North Carolina, 27249.
Got it.
And our mission today is to really break down this listing, MLS number 1205087, because it seems to be hitting that sweet spot between space, modern living, and a really competitive price.
It really does. So we're going to unpack the structure itself, the location, and the market data to really understand what's making this property so appealing right out of the gate.
Okay, so let's start with the basics, the structure and the price. We're looking at an asking price of $225,000.
Right, for 512 square feet.
Which, on paper looks very compelling, but it is a manufactured home.
And that's the detail we have to dig into.
Exactly. So the question is, does that price reflect, mostly the land with a potentially depreciating asset? Or does the fact that it was built in 2020 mean something else entirely?
Well, that's the critical question, isn't it? And that 2020 build date is absolutely key. It means we're talking about modern construction, modern standards, better energy efficiency.
All the big concerns with older manufactured homes are sort of off the table.
They're minimized, for
Yeah.
sure. And the market seems to agree. I mean, look at this estimate. It's just under at $223,100. It's
Right.
practically identical.
Wow. So the valuation is right there.
It suggests the community is seeing this as a valuable contemporary home, not just an older trailer on a piece of land.
That is crucial. Okay, let's pivot to what might be the most remarkable feature, especially for this price. The land. It sits on 1.02 acres.
Yes. And this is what really solves the puzzle for the buyer,
Yeah.
right? That large lot delivers on what the listing calls that perfect blend of privacy and convenience.
So you get that breathing room.
You get the breathing room, the peace and quiet, maybe you want a huge garden, whatever, but you're still just, as they say, minutes from shopping and dining in Gibsonville. It's the best of both worlds.
So you're not sacrificing convenience for space.
Not at all.
Okay, so we've got the exterior, the space, the privacy. Let's talk about the inside. The listing talks about ample natural light, a functional floor plan. It sounds move-in ready.
It certainly presents that way, and there's a little detail in the listing data that I think speaks volumes.
Uh-huh.
The HOA fee is listed as just a dash,
So basically zero.
likely zero, and that means two things. One, lower monthly costs, which is great, but more importantly, it probably means fewer restrictions.
So if you want to use that full acre to build a workshop or park an RV.
Exactly. That freedom is a massive, massive advantage compared to a typical subdivision with a strict HOA.
Okay, now for the market signals, because this is where it gets really interesting. It's only been active for 2 days,
Just 2 days.
and it already has 449 views and 31 saves.
That is just incredible velocity, and you have to look at the ratio there. 31 saves from that many views.
Yeah.
That's a really high conversion rate.
So people aren't just browsing.
No, they're bookmarking. They're telling their agent. This shows serious buyer intent, not just curiosity. It tells you that people see this specific combination, the new build, the price, the land, as a rare find.
And that competition is probably going to be pretty stiff.
It's going to be swift, for sure.
So, to sum it up for you, our deep dive today shows a modern 2020 built home on over an acre of land that has just perfectly hit this balance of privacy, convenience, and price. And the market is, it's responding instantly.
Absolutely. So here's the final thought for you to take away. Given that this is a manufactured home on a full acre, what are the specific local Gibsonville land use regulations you should look into? And what about financing options for this exact setup? That's the next piece of knowledge you'd really want to pursue to figure out your best move.